Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Walking the Crossroads with Michael. I'm Michael. It's episode 11, and it's evening time in the backyard in Nashville, Tennessee. So welcome, and I want to just shout out to everybody around the world. Every time I do one of these, I'm getting more people from different countries watching this. So thank you, and I hope it's helping. I hope it's encouraging. It's my goal is to just give encouraging words and to help through some times, some crossroads that we're going through, and celebrate the good ones and work through the bad ones. So good evening to you, and today has been an interesting day. I just got done with a bike ride. I did like 20 miles on the bike today, which is a good thing. Getting healthy and staying healthy and eating better. I got into some things online that help me eat a little bit better, to build my metabolism, to help burn fat cells and stuff. It's not that I'm, horribly out of shape, but I could get in better shape. I was an athlete when I was young, and I want to just get in better shape. And point being is, as we go through life, we tend to forget about things that are important, and then when they get bad, then all of a sudden we think about them. And health is one of them. Now, this is not a health video, but I do encourage you to eat well and don't snack a lot. Take the sugars out of your diet if you can. I mean, eating healthy is part of feeling good. Feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your body. So, eating right gives you energy. So just think those things. Like I said, it's not a health video. It's more about, well, for lack of a better way to say it, today's episode is about yesterday, okay? And that's what I'm talking about forgetting things that we need to do that are important until it's too late. And who we are today is basically wrapped up into all the things we've done up until now. So all the bad, all the good, all the decisions we've made, all the decisions that's been made for us, everything that's happened in our lives up until this very moment has made us who we are today. Now, here is the important thing that I want to get to, and hopefully I can make this a shorter video and not ramble as much, but it's me, so who knows. Anyway, I was talking to a bunch of guys the other day, and was realizing again that everybody goes through stuff. Stuff that's good, stuff that's bad, relationship stuff, work stuff, kid stuff, finances stuff. I mean, it's rampant. Everybody deals with it. And as we go to the different, sorry, just got bit by a mosquito. As we go and we're talking about the different countries, there are some nuances to the different countries that make a difference. Here I am in Nashville, Tennessee, the South of America, Music City, USA. It's a wonderful place. So my stuff is going to be a little bit different than somebody that's in South Africa, or somebody that's in Kurdistan, or somebody that's in Bosnia or somewhere. So, which, by the way, are all countries that have had somebody call or email and talk to me. So, again, this is spreading, and I appreciate that, and spread the word about Walking the Crossroads with Michael, because maybe you do know somebody that could use one of the encouragements from one of the other episodes. And they're on YouTube, and they're on Facebook. So anyway, back to the guys. Realizing that, everybody has stuff. And the degree of the stuff, is it that important? No, it's not. Because it's important in our own lives, regardless of what it is. So when I say it's not important what other people think, because, you might just lost a job, and that's huge to you. Whereas for other people, it's like, I haven't had a job in years. Or, Maybe you have had diabetes and you've lost a limb or something. You know, these are things we have to deal with. These are crossroads. But again, all of these things have made us who we are today. Here's the point. We need, and I'm going to be blunt, and I'm not meaning to be unkind, but if there's stuff that's happened that's not been good, you know, a relationship going bad, you know, anything like that, your kids finding out that, you know, one of them's in jail because of stuff that they did and decisions they made, we need to get over those things. In other words, get over it. But get over it in a way that is not like just shrugging it off and it's no big deal. Everything we go through is a teachable moment, and it is a big deal. Because again, it's the makeup, it's the mixture of who we are today. You've seen me in my kitchen with the chili, and I love to cook. And you know, every dish is different because there's different spices and different times of cooking and just all of that stuff. We are a product of the recipe from when we were born to now. Now, I'm going to say this now and I'll reiterate it. We have a blank page tomorrow. We have something to look forward to in our tomorrow. But today is what we have to live. And I'm going to encourage you not to live in despair or in anger or in bitterness or in unforgiveness or in depression. Because if you are, or if you've tended that way, then I would submit you're probably holding on to some of those things in your past that you don't need to hold on to. Hence the bluntness of get over it. But get over it in such a way, you know, again, my wife passed away. You know, we know that. I've said that before. When I was 41 and she was 41. And I love her, I miss her, I look at pictures of her, I look at pictures of our families, I remember those times. And that time period, that 16 years that I had with her, helped make me and define who I am today. But what would I be like? This is just straight at you. I'm asking you, what would I be like if I had just given myself over to the despair of losing my bride and the mother of my 3 children? What would I be like today? So that's the question I give you. If you're holding on too tight to what's happened before, then I'm going to really submit and really encourage you in a very big way. Please, 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 for your sake, for your family's sake, for everything that you are, let go of those things so that you can be full of life. And, you know, that's why, again, going and riding the bike. You know, I'm taking care of myself. I want my health to be good. I want my family to see me and be around me for a long time. And that's just my physical health. But what about your mental health? What about your spiritual health? Okay, again, I told you this wasn't going to be an exercise video or a health video, but I will say this, and this is very important. And I've made no bones and no secret that I have a God that I believe in, and I pray to Him, and I'm a Christian, and you know, no bones about that. But I will say this to you, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Buddhist, I don't care what you are. Start your day off with some quiet time. Start your day off with 15 minutes of just quiet and breathing deep, getting air in your lungs, just not dealing with the things of the world, not going through your to-do list for today, or thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, or I've got that call or that meeting, or you know, my wife and I are going to the divorce lawyer today. I don't care what it is that day holds. Take the morning when you get up and spend 10 to 15 minutes in a quiet time, whether it's with a relationship to a spiritual being, whether it's just yourself clearing your mind, take the time to breathe. Take the time to just breathe in with your nose, breathe out with your mouth, and just settle. Just settle. Because when you're settled and your mind's clear and your heart's at a rate that's not, I mean, your blood pressure goes down, it just starts your day off better. And then if you do exercises and stuff, great. Eat well, eat a good breakfast. But I'm going to go back to where we are right now, and that is, I want you to feel like you are important. I want you to feel good about yourself. I want you to have a positive attitude. And a lot of these things are mind things and spirit things, or soul things, if you will. And that mindset, again, yes, we're made up of our past. And there's a lot of junk that happened in our past that we don't like. And the reality is, and like I said, I'm a Christian, and I've heard lots of preachers, and I've heard the motivational speakers of the world, and it's a very, very good thing to talk about being positive. And I want to talk about that too. But I'm not going to pull the wool over your eye and say that junk's not going to happen today, tomorrow, next week. There are things going to happen. What I want to do, what my goal in life is to set you a foundation so that when that crap happens, when the hurricanes come, when the storms hit, you are solid and that you can make it through those tough times. And, you know, we've talked about this before. Your tough time, my tough time, Joe's tough time, Harry's tough time, Sandy's tough time. Everybody's got different tough times that they live. But let's be tough in a positive way. Let's be tough when it comes to dealing with adversity, when it comes to dealing with the things in life, the crossroads that just blindside us. I mean, my goodness, you know, talking to somebody the other day, had a wonderful spirit and life about her. And her first child was alive for maybe 1 minute and stopped breathing. And she lost her first baby. 9-month pregnancy, hard labor, young couple, lovely couple, beautiful wife, and they lost their first baby. But she had such an outlook on life that was just infectious, because yeah, that's part of who she was and part of what she went through and part of what she's learned to get past, but she's not holding on to that sorrow and that despair. She was thankful for the time, that 1 minute. She was thankful for the 9 months of the pregnancy. And she was so looking forward to what tomorrow held, that her positiveness, her life was infectious, and she was a joy to be around. And I've said this in my book, and I'm going to say it now, and it's not a big part of what I'm talking about, but it's very, very important that you get this. When you are positive, when you are outgoing, when you are giving, when you are kind, these things people like to be around. When you're an encourager, when you like to say good things about people and lift them up, people like to be around you. And it helps that community. It helps you be a part of other people's lives. But let me tell you something. If you're angry, if you're complaining, if you're critical, if you're controlling, those kinds of things, if you're always the one that's just nagging about something or complaining about something, or something's never right, people aren't going to want to be around you, and you wonder why your life is not fulfilled, because you don't have good people around you, because you're pushing them away, because nobody wants to be around that. I don't want to go into a room, you know, with somebody immediately starting to gripe at me and criticize me and criticize this and you know, talk bad about that or angry about this. You know, nobody wants that. So take all of those things that I've said Talk about yesterday and what we made up, who we're made up from our yesterday, and live today a positive life. Let go of the hurts and the despairs. Let them mold you and make you who you are. Don't forget them. Don't forget the tough times and the hard things, because they are part of your foundation. But as you build that foundation in a positive way, as you think about the health of your spirit and the health of your mind, you're going to be able to make it through and help others make it through when they have their own crossroads to deal with. So, I didn't tell a lot of stories this time. Still got my coffee. I hope, again, that I can just lift you up and let you know that you are important, you're wonderfully made, you're special, and I want you to go away thinking that, and that something good is going to happen to you, that you are going to be an influence in somebody's life, because you are going to be an A-OK person. Don't forget your act of kindness. Do your act of kindness daily. Be an A-OK person. Pass it on, pass it around. And again, if these videos have helped, send me an email. Let me know. Talk to me a little bit. I enjoy the ones I've been getting. And if I have time and they grow and grow, I'll just keep sending stuff back and letting you know that I'm listening to you. And then pass it around and let other people know about it. So again, I hope I'm helping. And you go and you be blessed. And you have a great day tomorrow and today, depending on when you're looking at this. Have a great tomorrow life. And let yesterday be nothing more than a good foundation that you can build on so that you can grow and be a better person. So, with that, take care. Bless you all. And I'll see you episode 12. And who knows what I'll ramble about on then. Okay? Bye-bye.